Moving on from movement, I would probably proceed to the next one, which is essentially sleep. Now, I remember the days when I was a young doctor in the system where we were on call all the time. And between being on call and going out having late nights, we would work hard and party hard, which is just the way I used to operate. And a lot of medical people do. What I found was that in those moments, I never thought sleep was important. And especially if you work shift work or you work night shifts, you may find that it's just something that you do. And as human beings, we're very flexible in terms of what we can do. But at a certain point, your body will tell you that it's not working out, or you will start to tune in to what's actually happening in terms of the energy levels you have during the day. And that's exactly what happened for me. I never really prioritized sleep. I would probably live on 4 to 6 hours and really think I was performing at a high level the next day, when in reality, I was probably at 70%. And for most people, being at 70% or even 60% may be sufficient to get them through the kind of work that we do. But a lot of times, to get to that 100% or even 90%, you need to be having a good night's sleep. So, as I said, I went from 4 to 6 hours to now I think my sweet spot is 7.5 to about 8.5 or even 8 hours. And anything less or anything more, I kind of feel the next day where I feel quite exhausted and tired, or I just feel my concentration and focus levels aren't where they could be, especially on those days when I get the good sleep. So you need to find out what's important to you or what's good for your body. And there isn't really a yes or no in terms of you should sleep 6 hours or you should sleep 8 hours. And even though the National Sleep Foundation says that most people should get 7 to 8 hours, I know a lot of people that get 5 to 6 hours and are functioning at a very high level. But the studies actually are against that, where they say that if you're actually sleeping less than 4 to 5 hours, you're not actually functioning at a very good level. So you have to work out what's important to you. And I have found people function well with a lot of sleep and some function well with less sleep. But the longevity that you will get in terms of your health looking further down the track may be affected if you're not getting enough sleep.